wanna be immortal, like a god in the sky. I wanna be a silk flower.
What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. We are going to be talking about light versus dark, as during this holiday week we are looking at the debut of two very powerful light and dark, saint and darkened characters making an appearance. First time this has ever happened, with all the relevant marks, all the relevant weapons, and of course the altars coming up, which looks incredibly exciting. But I'm going to kick things off kind of where we left off in our last video, talking about the light versus dark stamina event. This one framed for Wendy. You have your 4 pillars. I only have 1 at the moment, but as you fight them, more will appear. 4 total, where you can spend your energy to collect materials. So you're gonna have your blueprints there. I have another dedicated video for this event here, and I guess I'll just do a quick fight. I actually don't have any because I spent all my AP because I was maxed out. So let's go ahead. As you can see, when you reach about level 70, it's a good idea to just start stacking your energy for whenever these events come around every 2 months. And that's going to then allow you the opportunity to clear out the shops for all the rewards that are available. So like, I'll go ahead and start. I'll do my fight. I think there's 4 bosses. I think Eve can solo this. So we'll just go ahead and fight like that. I have all my pets here, so we're gonna have to watch them do their actions. Okay, Callan does not one-shot everybody. So you see your second pillar appears, and then you can go ahead and fight that one. And this one, gonna tell some more story. Look at all these beast folk. We love it. All right, you're gonna get basic materials. So you're gonna get basic, intermediate, and advanced materials for that too. So that's available, and as you spend and you get your gear, you're gonna get coins, which I could almost just start spending them right away because I maxed out the last event. You're gonna get your altar gems in here as well as some here, but you know they lock them down, so you have to log in a couple days, get the rewards, and make sure your suppression rate increases. But each shop is gonna have stuff for you to purchase. Altar gems for each, which by the end of this, I think it's 1,000. So just an extra 4,000 altar gems. For everything. And then of course all your basic materials, which we like to get our wishes and all that good stuff. But all right, everyone's here for what we've got happening with the light and dark altars. So first, darken. The whole altar's here, so no switching back and forth. You can just go to their menu and pull if you want, or this menu and pull if you want. So 4 characters available here: Elsa, Morsta, Cyana, and Callan. Already some players on the server pulling. Great. You know, this is fantastic for everyone. You're free summon every day. We'll get some dark ghosts. Okay, so we got those looking good. Let's see, where's the pools that we can get? I think it's here. Details, no. Preview. You can get some basic materials, some gems, some ghosts, and then fragments of your Elsa to start putting it together, and it shows you how many you have total in your bag. Lava Vault. This is the important part because it looks like in the Darken banner you'll be able to go ahead and purchase your items for gold, so 10 times. Your event limit pack, which is going to cost you 2,400 gems, and get you a bunch of these, so 3,000. That's full summon. And then the daily altar pack, 1,000 for 900 gems daily, 2,700 gems. This is where almost all your gems are gonna be going, and they should be going here every day to this day. So this is a darken altar. We're gonna go prove that we can do it in the other one. If you have tickets that you're spending daily, this would be the spot to buy these daily as well. And your free weapon ticket is over here as well. So this is where you'll come get your free weapon tickets. That's one. And then for exchange, you'll have some options here on who you want to pick up. It's not worth looking at any of these down here, even the outfit tickets, not worth it at all. Save all your ghosts for getting a weapon first, and then the copy of a girl that you need. If you're pulling a lot, then you know you're going to be able to do this. You get up to 10 copies by spending these ghosts. So this is what helps you sort of double dip if you're collecting and building different copies of a girl. And that's what you have to look forward here too. And then by the end of the event, there will be rewards. Because it's dual altars, I doubt too many people are able to win first place in both altars. You're gonna be stretched very, very far. But you'll get some rewards here, and then for summoning cumulatively, you're gonna have your different boxes available here. For Darken Altar, 1600 summons at most, but usually you only need to get up to 800 to build a full UR girl with the boxes available. And that can be very possible with 240,000, which if both of these are active, which we'll go prove right now, is going to be very easy to build as long as you spend your gems accordingly. So right where we left off last time during Lannis's event, plenty of ghosts, light altar, showing off Stella, Lannis, Lair, Lunia, and Wendy. And some players over here already pulling, and some of the ones that were pulling in the other banner pulling in this one too. Wow, that is commitment. Well, we get our free summon over here as well. Whoa, we got some candy. Relic Vault. We can spend for gems again. Oh, this is incredible. So we're gonna be spending so many gems. Usually you need 38,000 gems to clear out 14 days of this event, so you're gonna have to double that. What is that? What are we looking at? So 38,000, that's your 60,000, 76,000 gems total in this event. You know, all your resources just have to go into this. It's just so good. And that's gonna give you, with all the activities, you know, close to your 200,000 altar stones, and you're just gonna have to be disciplined to pick up your altar stones every time. Over here you'll get a daily one as well. You get 2 free weapon tickets, okay? And then you can spend your ghosts and items over here for your girls. Again, don't really go down here for the other things. Those are available in other events. You're going to be using your ghosts to pick up weapons and copies of your girl to build them. Cumulative summons. Looks like they fixed the crates. Thank you, developers. So you get your 120 crates up here for your copies of girls, which, by the way, always get the altar gems. You may be inclined to just take the easy route. Hey, I have shards for my girl. No, take your altar gems, because by spending them, you are guaranteed to get your girl, because 2,400 altar gems gets you a girl. And it also increases the total reward. So like if you get to 400 and you get another 80, well, now you're up to another 3,000 shards. Well, closer to your 3,000 shards. You would need to spend 20 more from somewhere. So it just gets you more rewards and increases your summons overall, and still gets you the girl. So yeah, just get the altar gems every time. I don't know if who I'm feeling like over here. You know, people can get your Lannis, and art will change the back layer. That's pretty sweet. But Stella is the girl of the hour at the moment. Same rewards over here, so you know, folks are gonna be aggressive and, you know, may try to go for both, but I think it's just good to spread the love across your server and, you know, just go for the altar that you want, the one that you can really target. You don't have to try and aim for both. All right, and then so we have the relic trail, which is our shop. There's going to be boss fights for both, which, you know, your characters can do, and then the story for the new girls as well. There's going to be telling us a story of Stella, while the other one is going to be telling us a story of Elsa. Nice. So yeah, you get these, you get rewards, which would be some stones. Boss fight over here, which still gets you more stones. So already flying up there. Oh my goodness. We're going to be collecting so many altar stones, but our gems are going to suffer. But that's why we saved. You know, we pulled for our girl. You know, she was right before this holiday event. We got our Hayate. But we also want to go ahead and save towards our other characters. So it is what it is. Now this one, we're going to look at it together, because I saw that there was going to be some sort of light and dark in addition to our usual light and dark, and here it looks like we're being asked to select a race. I am on the Morsta server, so I have to support and rep my cause, but of course light is also super fun, looks super good. He's almost got like a outfit from some games that we know out there, but we're gonna rep our Darken faction, which I believe you can switch back and forth. Let's, before we do that, just take a look. You know, you join one for free, and you can later change with some of those tiers of the goddess resources points. And then so by participating, we can earn different points. Some are bound to a faction, which can be donated. That almost sounds like a live stream term from Tsukuyami's live stream. And at the end of the event, we have to accumulate points as a community, okay, to secure victory and use these goddess tiers strategically. So maybe I can collect as many points as I want from Darken, and then get some goddess tier currencies, switch to light, farm some resources, and bring those points back to Darken. Is that possible? We'll see. And so we get personal points, which we can then use to rank up, and then donate and participate. Looks like Pinnacle will give us some of those as well. Dungeons to go fight and look at some stories in the background. Okay. Completing unlocks limited illustrations. Okay. Dungeon challenges feature bosses with increasing difficulties. Separate damage rankings. Wow. Okay, we like that. We like that. Cumulative damage rewards are unlocked at any difficulty, but can only be claimed once. Okay. Cumulative. So that's the community doing the damage. Makes sense. Refer to the system's recommended teams for higher damage. Wow. Very nice, developers. You're giving us some guidance on that. And then total faction points are ranked server-wide. Okay, and individual rankings are ranked within the server zone. And so I saw, I think like for my group, it's a 617 all the way up to 632. So that's about 2 clusters worth of players. So, you know, if you're on the newer 650s, you will not be playing anyone in the 6020s. So rest easy on that. But we get to enjoy a little bit of ranking. So yeah, Darken. Let's rep. Okay. So I picked my race. Okay, cool. Let's go. Elsa, beautiful. We'd like to see you. This is the first time I'm seeing this many, everyone. So this looks like it's our Darken faction points. Alright. Tasks. We summoned at the altar, so we get some points. Okay, not bad. Deploy Elsa and complete a boss challenge of Dark faction per day. So I have to deploy Elsa. Quite have Elsa, so that'll be a challenge. It's a daily mission though, so you might have to get her. Okay. Battle. That's the Pinnacle competition. Okay, so we just have to register a team for that. Okay. Challenge. We'll come back to that. Well, we just clicked on it. We get to fight a boss. There's rankings over here. Let's see if we can get these cleaned up a little bit. Bosses. So we can switch our challenge around. This one opens later. Not bad. Recommended team. Wow, this is an expensive team to build, but okay. Can we only use Light and Darken? Interesting. Okay, so we have... Alright, Japanese player in my server group is knocking it out of the park at the moment. And there's weapon tickets. What is it? Weapon gear. Nice. Alright, to me this looks like you're only allowed to use Darkened characters, if that's the case. No, we can use any characters! Oh, okay. This is gonna be crazy. Okay. Any characters can be used. That's awesome. Alright, and yeah, so it looks like it's folks. Oh. It's not just the 4. Alright, so here's my train of thought, everyone. Usually you have your race competitions, which only includes 4 servers. It looks like this one is actually including everyone up to 630. So yeah, it is my entire cluster for the damage here. Lunia is in here as well, best player in our group. And we have a Japanese player who's, you know, fully committed. They have a powerful team. Good for them. June is in there. Oh, congrats. I've not heard of you before, but you know, awesome on this leaderboard. And then other players, you know, let's all gather around. Awesome to see the participation here and what everyone is doing. This is just an awesome event, and leaderboards like this just, you know, continues to encourage folks to work on their team and optimize to the best of their ability. So there are difficulties here. Do I have to fight my way up? It looks like I do. Okay, so I can't cheat this. Yuck. All right, we'll do it. Challenge. Looks like there's a story as well, which we can learn a little bit more. All right, these art galleries are okay. Learn a little bit more about Elsa and what she's done to get to where she's at the moment. How did she become a bratty? Shop. Why does this look a lot like the Tsukiyami live stream? Tokens, and that gives us magic orbs. Okay. And then it looks like we get shards of a character. It has a picture of Morsta, but not sure if it only allows Morsta. It is what it is. Pets! Oh my goodness, and we get one. That's wild. Rainbow tickets. So yeah, from the shop, you're only ever going to look at the weapon, the character fragments, or the pet. And ideally, you get the pet. The pet is even more rare than the characters. And the orbs look like they get used to donate. If it's now looking like a Tsukiyami livestream event here. Dark Altar, which earns you some points. Yo, we're going to be definitely investing into Dark Altar. Great. And then over here, it looks like a pass. What's this? 128. So we get the Elsa icon. What? A darken option? Oh my goodness. A darkened weapon. Oh, this is sweet. This is probably one of the best packs I've ever given out. Best value. All right. So now there's 2 packs. In the other video, I talked about a pack that people can look at picking up. Now we're looking at this pack. Oh my goodness. The value you get in here with a fragment, where it's a full copy of a character, and also their weapon. Oh, this is great. This is great. So then that's available. And so where do we donate? Oh, down here. Okay, so we can donate the tiers, and we can donate this, and points ranking. What is this? All right, our Japanese player has gone ahead and I would have thought they went towards the light, but I guess they're going towards the dark. Good for them. Rin, Mo, and so yeah, still my cluster. So now it's a cluster wide one. I've not done any investments here. Oh my goodness. Energy crystal. Okay, that's a relic. Dark chest, which gets you the leader of the dark box. Okay, for 30 days. Oh, permanent. We'll have to see what that gives us. A UR mark option that gets us anything from the light and dark. Oh no, any mark. Okay, any mark at all. I thought it'd just be like the regular ones. A box of a fragment of a character, and then the weapon tickets. Nice. So yeah, definitely good rewards for everyone. Actually, top one is cool, but you know the other ones, even if these are blind boxes, are still very valuable. Main stats: attack and crit damage. 3 random, including rerolls, are guaranteed to be their attack or crit damage. 4th, attack or damage or P. Okay, no, focused for PvP. Elsa likes PvP, so it is what it is. But even that way, these mark tickets and weapon tickets at these rates plus the boxes are just good value overall to everyone participating. So kudos to the event design, and we have lots to look forward to with the kind of damage output we can do. These activities and these events are looking absolutely fantastic. You have plenty of places to park your gems in both the light and darken. Because over here looks like you will be able to switch over and do the stories for Stella, potentially fight the bosses for Stella. Let me see, over here is our, yeah, see, looks like the ranking is crossing over for both. A different number of damage over here, so maybe you're just swapping for both just to show what you can do. That'd be very interesting. We'll test that out. Do tasks, so getting some coins, But at the end of the event, it looks like one wins and the particular race will get some additional items. So over here you can then spend some additional to get swag from the Saint side. That's Della icon looking good. Yeah, it looks like there's gonna be plenty of options for folks here. Wow. Match rewards. Oh, okay, so it's gonna be what everyone gets for winning, which, you know, even if you're defeated, it's still a good amount of resources, like New Year's gifts. Pretty good. Yeah, no matter what race wins, it doesn't really matter compared to the actual events you earn by grinding the activities. So just plenty to do there. All right, glad we got to see that at the end. It's kind of hidden up here in the top title. Maybe they can move it down a little bit. All right, well, that's our coverage of the light and dark and altars. As awesome as they are, we have other videos on the channel just sort of covering how we've broken down those altars in detail, but this is the first time we see it both available at the same time, which is just crazy value and a good place to park the gems for folks to look at picking up resources. And then also, if you were in the middle of working on a character from one of those races, build them with all the tools available. But with what we have available here, just planning to do these next couple of weeks here, so very excited about that and looking forward to it. Now, if you have any comments and feedback about the character that you want to build, definitely be sure to drop it down in the comments or reach out in the community page, as we definitely have plenty to cover here, and these characters are going to need their own dedicated videos because they just cover so many bases. So keep tuned to the channel for that. And again, just looking at where we are in the holidays, want to wish everyone a Merry Christmas. They have the best luck with your gacha pools, and that you have a great one. Catch you on the next one.